was smoking about a pack a day and couldn't stand the smell and couldn't really stand the fact that it was making decisions for me.
I just knew that I wouldn't be able to quit on my own, that every time I hid the cigarettes or put them away or put them in another room, I'd go find them. And I knew that I couldn't use a patch or couldn't use any because it focuses your mind on the fact that you quit, I can't quit. So I needed help.
I felt like I needed to try another option after trying a few things.
I smoked for 20 years, and I didn't think I would ever quit.
Smoked for 43 years.
Right. I've been a smoker for over 30 years, and after meeting with Josh, I'm now a non-smoker.
I knew it was killing me, and it's poison, and I just thought, well, I'd give this the last resort.
It controlled my life. It controlled every single thought, everything I did. I carried my cigarettes with me everywhere. It was the first thing I thought of. It was the last thing and any time anything went wrong or was going to go wrong, they were right there and I had to rely on.
I have to say that I was a skeptic coming here.
I was worried that I couldn't be hypnotized. Everybody says that, right? It's very, very interesting. You really understand and you're awake and realize what's going on.
I was a little bit skeptical before I came in. I was at my wit's end in terms of how to solve this problem and how to really become a non-smoker.
I was a little bit skeptical, but my mind was changed for sure. It was a really positive experience.
I was kind of nervous before my first session, just not about the hypnosis, but about what it was going to be like after, and just beyond my wildest dreams.
It's amazing to me that it doesn't rule my life anymore, and it literally amazed me after my first visit that I couldn't smoke anymore.
With one session, was able to successfully quit smoking through Josh's program. It was easy, it was very relaxing. I had never experienced hypnosis before, and he made it easy to both understand and experience, and overall, I can't imagine a better way to quit smoking. Probably the easiest thing I've ever done.
I think it's fantastic. I don't know how it does it, but man, I have no urges, and I can't say enough.
I had no urge really to smoke, and the urge to put the cigarette in my mouth got removed. That is probably the one thing I was most impressed with.
There was no thought of it at all. It was a non-event.
Triggers, my major triggers, just kind of disappeared. Driving was not a problem. Used to be even before I started the car, I would light a cigarette. And now I don't even think about it getting into the car.
It's just a very calm feeling that I have every day.
Haven't smoked, haven't wanted to smoke. People around me can't believe I'm not smoking. People that have been with me before and saw when I was trying to quit smoking can't believe I quit smoking. And it's just been a total change.
And when I came in for my first session, a lot of the connections that I had with smoking with cigarettes were broken. And the second session, I feel like I can handle just about anything.
It didn't dominate my mind like other times I tried to quit.
So there's been occasions where I've thought, this is where I'd have a cigarette, but hey, I don't smoke. It was never that easy before.
Completely changed my life. I feel like 100% better about myself, and I don't have that constant burden hanging over my head of when am I going to have my next cigarette? When are we going to have a break from this meeting? Do I have them in my purse? Do I need to run to the store to grab some? All of that stuff is gone. I don't stink anymore. I feel more socially acceptable now that I don't smoke anymore.
I can say after a few days that I feel differently than I've ever felt before, and I'm really committed to being a non-smoker. And that's quite an amazing statement from someone who smoked for a very long time.
Quicker, it was more effective. It got to the core of why I smoke.
When you're out with friends, that kind of thing doesn't bother you.
No, not at all. Actually, I still hang out with everybody at work. One of my biggest fears was losing the social aspect of smoking, because I have a lot of friends who do smoke.
Found my hypnotherapy sessions to be quite helpful to help me quit smoking.
There was a possibility that I could have smoked, and the strong sense came over me, and I didn't smoke at that point. I'm very surprised at the whole process.
I couldn't believe it. It was nothing I thought it was going to be, and yet it was so easy.
Think how easy it was and how effective it was in just a few short sessions.
It was easy, it was very relaxing.
It's amazing to me how little I thought about it. When I quit smoking before, it was the only thing I thought of. Okay, I can't have one. Okay, oops, well, I'm going to go have one. I would find myself after 8 or 9 hours saying, gee, I haven't even thought about it. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't smoke anymore. It was amazing.
It was an amazing session, both sessions. Totally relaxing, totally committed. Josh does an excellent job, and it really takes a lot of time, and is very caring about the whole process.
What's been nice is I haven't been nasty or angry towards other people, which before, people would run out and buy me a pack of cigarettes just to calm me down or get me through whatever I was going through, and it hasn't been like that.
And would you recommend this as an easy way to quit smoking for most people?
Absolutely. My son is a heavy smoker and lives in New York. He will be back. He will be here at some point. Absolutely.
And I would recommend it to anybody.
Would you definitely recommend it to friends and family?
Absolutely.
I successfully quit smoking after 20 years. I recommend it to anyone.
Oh, yeah, totally. I've actually already recommended it to a couple of people at work.
I recommend this to anyone who has struggled with trying to quit smoking. It was great for me.
Overall, I can't imagine a better way to quit smoking. This is probably the easiest thing I've ever done, and I would absolutely recommend it to anyone I know who's smoking, and I have actually recommended it to several people now.
I would recommend it to anybody who would possibly want to quit smoking. Very helpful.
I recommend it to anybody.
I've recommended you to many people.
Good.
Overall, I can't imagine a better way to quit smoking. This is probably the easiest thing I've ever done.
Highly recommend this. It's funny, particularly with the smoking. I have a lot of friends who've asked me about it and are incredibly impressed that after 3+ months, it doesn't bother me at all not to smoke. And that's pretty amazing.
I am now a non-smoker, and I feel that I will be a non-smoker for the rest of my natural life.